The perfectly normal game. Wind Waker. The perfectly normal game of Wind Waker. Okay, hold on. So I want to see what this statue is. I think we can hit it with our boomerang. Korth, have you seen you were in the other day, you saw this mod. Do I have to blow it up? Maybe I have to shoot it with a bow? Or, oh, what if we can get Forl? Forl! Oh wait, I was told, Tara mentioned that there's something that I can get at with a leaf. Oh, maybe, no, he said it wasn't a sign though. Something I gotta get to with the leaf.
Thank you!
Is it back up here? I mean, we could get the Great Fairy while we're up here anyways, even if it's not over here. Yeah, he said something of TikTok as a platform. Get out of here, Nanas! Yeah, you better run, you little shit! Wait, what? So... Korth said, did you notice the Easter egg that you can get to with the leaf? Or not Korth, Tara did. I know we can get over there. Why is Beetle over there? Oh, we can, oh, he's already big? Oh shit, nice. Alright, oh, frick. Well, let's go grab, okay, we can grab the fairy. We already talked to Lord Jabba. Why? Okay. Yeah, they made Mario Kart open world. Is there a way to watch the beginning of the stream? Yeah, I think so. Sorry you missed the direct? No worries, Jack. It was good, but like it wasn't... I was hoping for more, but it did look like Nintendo was going to, it looked like Nintendo was going to reveal more at a future date. Like, they were talking a lot like, expect more information in the days to come. So I think, like, yeah. Oh, and people are losing their minds because they did show a glimpse of Silksong, but they didn't give a date yet. It still just says 2025, but what that seems like to me then... What that seems like to me then, since they had it up there on an official capacity, means that we might finally officially get a date from Team Cherry at some point. Otherwise, why else would Nintendo show that? I mean, Nintendo could have fucked up anyways, but like, I think we're gonna possibly get a future release date for Silksong Maybe. I love how Nintendo just like casually snuck Silk Song in there too. Like, oh yeah, we'll just mash it in here with all the other indie shit. That direct could have been an email? No, that direct was good. That direct was good. Can we talk about the Tears GPS? Oh, the Tears Breath of the Wild GPS to help with catching Koroks and stuff? That's actually kind of funny. So now are people that do full 100% playthroughs of Tears and Breath, are they gonna have an asterisk next to their name if like they use the GPS or not? Instead of Navi, is it like Tom's? Like instead of Tom, is it Navi? Dude, let's talk about the other thing I'm pissed off about with TikTok was my TikTok live for the direct had over 200 people hanging out in it, and TikTok shut down my fucking live because I didn't click on their little thing because they thought I was just phoning it in. When I'm sitting here being animated and yelling and shit, and TikTok's like, "Are you really there?" And it's like, "Excuse me?" Like, I'm sick of it, dude. You're on the Tears struggle bus, so you'll be using that GPS. Nothing wrong with that. It's like, I swear, they don't want people actually live streaming on their platform. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, they don't want people live streaming on their platform, and they're trying to just sabotage it. Oh, hell yeah, we got money now. Oh my god, if you could customize the GPS, that would be sick. Hey, motherfucker, there's a Korok up there. But I mean, hey man, it's kind of it's an interesting feature for sure.
Thank you!
Man, fucking jerks. Are you kidding me? Here, you come here. You come here. It didn't kill any. Oh man. I'll take that. Give me that. Get out of here. I hate when you do the spin attack and it doesn't kill him. Come on. Come here, you son of a bitch. You little fucker. I hate those things. They're so annoying. Alright. So we got that. So it wasn't... Well, I wonder what Taro was fucking talking about. Because he said it wasn't the statue.
Thank you!
I was kind of hoping it was the statue. But okay, ooh, maybe we can land on that statue too. Unless he was talking about this, maybe. Yo, Kiki Kitty, thank you for the follow. No, I didn't want to go down there, damn it. What the fuck? Now give me 6 tricky... What? Oh, if anyone else is excited for Pro Skater, yeah, the Pro Skaters look sick. Oh, I don't have the gauntlet for him yet. You need the fucking power gauntlet. All right, so I might be able to just do what I want to do, like this. Ah, I screwed up because the wind's going the wrong way. Shit. I forgot to turn the wind. Here. I want to see what's up with that fucking statue. Oh yeah, Elden Ring's coming to Switch too. That's gonna be dope. Elden Ring's coming to that. There's an exclusive FromSoft game that's like Vampire Bloodborne. It looks pretty sick. And it's not just FromSoft. It is a Hidetaka Miyazaki game, which Hidetaka Miyazaki, I mean, that's really the important factor. So wait. Oh, what? Can I take that? What am I supposed to do with this? Do I blow it up, maybe? No, drop it. Did that work? Nope. What am I supposed to do with that? Maybe I need to shoot it with like an arrow? Oh, it's got to be an arrow or something then. Fuck. Okay. I wonder what Tara was talking about. Going to work?
Yes.
All right, baby, I love you.
Love you.
Have a wonderful
Bye,
day.
everybody. You too.
You saw that? It looks cool. Did you see Wind Waker on the Switch too? Yeah, it's going to be on the digital GameCube, which will be sick. My only disappointment is I feel like Nintendo locking the digital GameCube behind the Switch 2 kinda sucks. I feel like that there's no reason why that shouldn't be able to be on the I feel like there's no reason why it shouldn't be on the Switch as well. You fucker. Fucker! Alright, so I guess I didn't find what he was talking about. So let's just go to drop them off. Tim, I got the day off by surprise because we have really bad weather here in St. Louis today, and the families, the kids, I see canceled because they didn't want you driving in tornadoes. Oh, that was nice. It sucks the weather is really bad out there. Ah, shit, wrong button. Oh, right. I keep forgetting. If you want to play this, you can find it on Game Banana, the mod. Because this is modded. This is modded Wind Waker. You think Tara said Windfall Island? I thought he said Outset. You could be right. Wind Waker was the first game they revealed with the digital GameCube? Yeah. It was Windfall? Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. Not sure if he talked about it since the Direct, but it looks like there is not an additional charge for the Tears Breath of the Wild editions. So wait, so the upgrades, if you already have it, the upgrade's free? Selected upgrade packs at no additional cost. Oh, shit, nice. You just have to own the games. Oh, hell yeah. Sick. That's good. At least they're doing that right. You were expecting a $20 upgrade? I was expecting it too. Silksong and FromSoft and Zelda? I mean, Silksong's gonna be sick, but you gotta remember, we did not get an actual date yet. All we got from Silksong was that Silksong's coming, right? But the way I'm looking at it, though, is even though we didn't get any new information about Silksong, because we already knew 2025, right? We already knew 2025 Silksong. They've been talking about that for a minute. But the fact that Nintendo just put it out there at an official capacity tells me that we can expect an announcement from Team Cherry probably within, at some point within the next, I don't know, couple weeks to couple months maybe. But we can expect them probably to do that, because otherwise why would Nintendo utilize that during the Direct? You know what I mean? Even if it was just for half of a second. I don't think Nintendo would make that kind of mistake where they're like, yeah, let's just throw Silksong in there, even though we don't know if they're actually going to release it this year. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Jameson. All right, let's stop here and see if I can grab this ferry or not. I think this one's a bomb. Yeah, this one's just a bomb, so we're good here. Let's get the fish first, because I have been missing out on, what is that? I have been missing out on him marking my map. Switch 2 is gonna be 450. Yep. We had some highs and lows from the Switch 2. Like, I was hoping to see some more stuff about exclusives, but right now the only exclusive launch title we know about, so the only things we know about launch is we're gonna have a Mario Kart World launch, we're gonna have a digital GameCube launch, and some other shit right on launch. Donkey Kong's not gonna be a launch title. Pokemon, I don't think Metroid is either. I think Metroid comes out in July, right? But what that makes me wonder is, because they did say keep an eye out. We're gonna be doing more announcements in the coming time. So like we're probably gonna find out. We're probably gonna have some more directs where they're gonna talk about games that are gonna be coming with the Switch 2. I think. Nice. Yeah, you might have to go onto like their online and quote unquote purchase it, but it looks like yeah that they're not gonna charge if you already own the game, which is if that's the case, I really hope that's the case. That'd be a big dub on Nintendo's part. That'd be a massive dub on Nintendo's part if they do that. You were gifted a stub? Yep. These past 2 directs have been Chef's Kiss. I mean, the last one, the one before this, I made the joke, like, it could have been an email because, like, yeah, they talked about the app and they talked about the cart thing, but, like, I don't know. I also like how it's, like, you could share games with up to 4 people all chilling, like, in the same area kind of shit. That's nice. They could have been a bit clearer in the direct. Oh, I agree. But yeah, you might have to pay for it. You might have to pay for it if you don't have online. We can carry more garbage. Let's go. When you get the Switch 2, first thing you're doing is downloading digital GameCube for Wind Waker. Oh yeah. I don't know what the first thing I'll do when I get the Switch 2 is. I want to see more stuff. I have a feeling there's going to be more directs coming. Like here, let me check. What's Nintendo today? Yeah, no, they're just talking about the direct. Yeah, yep. All right, let's go drop off the first pearl, because we gotta go to the Tower of the Gods. Or as they'll probably call it in this, the Tower of the Goose. You're hoping for Fallout 4 on the Switch 2? Maybe. They might. Honestly, I don't see why they would. They might. It should be able to play that. Shouldn't have a problem playing that. What's better than watching Tim? Pooping and watching Tim? You know what's even better than pooping and watching Tim? Pooping and watching Tim while Tim makes direct eye contact with you. Oh Lord, that's creepy. It was supposed to be. No, I don't care, Forel. God damn it. That was real intimate? I know, right? Oh, you son of a bitch. Where is Forel? Get the fuck out of here. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum. Hey man, I got some food for you real quick. Can someone share the link with the upgrade packs are free? Jameson shared the blurb. If you scroll up just past that, Kev Kelly shared the link, and then I had the link direct. I had the official Nintendo website, Nintendo of America website up on the stream like literally 2 seconds ago. So there's wheelchair basketball for the Switch 2, you guys? That's cool, but it feels like a weird thing to announce in this direct. What do you mean? It's a... Billy, it's a game about controlling the whole game with two mice, right? So you control your movement, which is why they had it be wheelchair basketball, because that way you can move with your arms and then stop and shoot, like, you know. Damn it. I'm never gonna get used to the fucking GameCube version of having to fucking equip the sail constantly. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Isn't there a camera too? Yeah, there's a Switch camera that they're adding in if you want to get it as an accessory. No, get off the damn fucking... So, you know, you use the item, you activate the item to put it up, but you don't hit the button again to take it down. That's so stupid. Why is that? Why is the controls like that in this? God. I forgot how bad the controls in the GameCube fucking Wind Waker are. The camera's $50, the Pro Controller is $80. I mean, I'm gonna get the Pro Controller. Switch Pro Controller is awesome. Fuck out of here. All right, cool. Little fucking jerks. All right. So we gotta go north and then we gotta go east, I think. Will we be able to use the same Pro Controller from the Switch 2 to 1? No, it's gonna have its own Pro Controller. We also can't utilize our old micro SD card from our Switch to our Switch 2. You have to get a new micro SD card for the Switch 2 specifically. That's built for the Switch 2. Wind Waker's coming to Switch 2? Yep, with the digital GameCube. The only thing that I'm upset about with that is I feel like Nintendo could have also put that out on the Switch. And this is coming from somebody who is buying a Switch 2, mind you. Like, I'm buying a Switch 2 because I'm a streamer. It makes sense. Why wouldn't I buy a Switch 2? That and I want to. But I feel like the online GameCube could have been something that they could have had on the regular Switch. Like, you're telling me a regular Nintendo Switch can't handle fucking playing a GameCube emulator? Like, really? Well, that sounds a little silly to me. The SD card thing kind of makes you mad? I mean, like, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, my micro SD card in my Switch, in this Switch, is 512 met. It's 512 gigs, right? It's 512 gigs. The Switch 2 base is going to be 256 gigs, half of that. And I haven't used half of my micro SD card. So, like, yeah, it sucks that it's, you know, the formatting for... It's probably a formatting thing. And there's probably going to be somebody out there that's like, here's a guide on how to reformat your fucking micro SD card so it works with your Switch 2 kind of shit. Unless it might be a hardware thing, who knows? But I don't. But like, even so, like without the micro SD card, there'll be a lot of space on there. Seriously, that missed? Something's wrong with the game? You can't put your wing on it? Yeah, I don't see it. Looks like Wind Waker to me. Maybe you're just being a silly goose. That's such a stupid joke. You can now sign up for an invitation for pre-sale? What do you mean? Like getting it early? You're still gonna call it Super Switch? I'm gonna call it the Super Nintendo Switch personally. That's what I'm gonna call it. I refuse to call it the Switch 2. I think the Switch 2 is kind of a silly name. And it's nothing against, like, say, PlayStation. Like, PlayStation has always been PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, etc. That's fine, man. No! Oh, you fucker. I don't know. I don't know! Just launch me away, dude. I can't do anything about this. I don't have a bow. You asshole. Man, I didn't even get close. I wasn't even close to him. I wasn't even close to him. You fucking piece of shit. Oh, come on. Fucking jerk. Oops. Cyclos, you're a piece of shit. I just want you to know that. What, can we not slow coast? We can't even slow coast in this without the fucking sail out? What? Damn, man, they really did do a lot of quality of life in the HD remaster version. Holy shit. His grab range is high in the GameCube version? Yeah. No, Gam Gam, don't give me money. Gam Gam sent me 20 bucks. You know, I keep telling Gam Gam not to waste her retirement by sending me $20 because it's 2025 and, you know, $20 ain't shit in 2025, but I mean, she don't listen. Like, she just sitting around watching Murder, She Wrote anyway, so, like, you know, she ain't really doing anything with the money, but, you know, it's a nice gesture, but it's like, Gam Gam, you could use that money more than I can use that money, you know, you're on a fixed income. You're gonna call it the same thing you call every gaming device, the Nintendo? You fucking boomer. Yeah, pre-orders are open April 9th. That's why I'm like, what do you mean, OKC? Is that the ghost ship? Oh, man. I ain't even close to being ready to grab the ghost ship. Gotta get that map first. Oh yeah, Kane messaged me. All right, there we go. Hey, $50. It's funny how the storm causes the sail to appear. Your birthday's on the 9th? Looks like you'll be getting a gift for yourself? Hell yeah. What? They blamed what decision? I saw you're getting at Best Buy, and then you said they blamed their decision when they treated their employees better overextended. What decision? Is it just Wind Waker with the expansion at launch, or was Twilight Princess there too? Twilight Princess was not there, which means that either A, it'll get added later, or B, it might possibly be a digital Wii release, because it did release on the Wii before it back released onto the GameCube. So there is a possibility. There is a possibility that we ain't getting Twilight Princess yet, but we'll have Wind Waker, which is better than not, but it's still kind of fucked if you think about it. Is this one you gotta throw with the power glove? Yeah, I think we have to throw this one. Oh, never mind. Ow! You feel like everyone's dying for Twilight Princess, so you surprised we haven't heard anything yet? Yeah, me too. Nintendo would make a shitload of money off of Twilight Princess, man. What? Oh, this one. What's here again? Oh, right. I remember. All right, where is it? No, you... Ugh. GameStop CEO said that? Jesus Christ. Oh, give me a fucking break! Did it start the fire back up? Oh, alright, cool. Hey man, you want a sail? It's a good sail. What? Bro. Oh, what the I'm targeting the one in the lava? How stupid is that? No. There we go. Your Twitch kicked you out and gave you an error? That is weird. He said it back in February? Ugh. No, you idiot. Whatever. Did I finish Depths of the Kingdom already? No, we stopped. We paused to play this yesterday for April Fools, and it was so just goofy and funny that, and I knew it wasn't going to be too long of a playthrough, so I figured let's finish this real quick. Like, that'll probably take another stream or two to finish. Like, we're already doing the Tower of the... We're getting ready to do the Tower of the Gods. Like, we're not 100%ing or doing, like, an extended playthrough or anything. Just looking for Easter eggs and playing through the regular game. Where the hell is my boat? Forel, where'd you move to? Fucking Forel, always moving, dude. The one thing I don't like about this mod is with the boat changed to what it looks like to fit the Untitled Goose Game theme, it makes it really hard to see. Because there it is. Because at least Coral is, like, it's smaller than Coral, and it's not red. So, like, it's just really hard to spot sometimes. All right, we gotta go around. Did I get that one? I did not get that one. That one I think might need the hammer. Beautiful. You hope this is what the movie is, Wind Waker? I hope the movie is something completely unrelated to any Zelda game. I hope it's its own original thing. That's my big hope with the movie. I hope it's its own original thing, because if it tries to go after some movie, you know, like if it tries to go after a specific game's story, I can guarantee you they're gonna fuck it up. I would much rather them just do an original story based on The Legend of Zelda than trying to recreate Ocarina or Wind Waker or Twilight Princess or some shit. You want Link to be played by a goose? They're kind of cool. Well, the only problem with that Lone Wanderer is it's not going to be on the Switch. It's exclusively going to be on the Switch 2, the digital GameCube, which that's kind of my, like, man, really? Like, I just saw a video on YouTube the other day about a dude that was able to play Breath of the Wild on his phone. Like, he has Breath of the Wild on his Android. Like, you're telling me you can't put a GameCube emulator on a Switch, but homie can put Breath of the Wild and a Wii U emulator on his phone? But yeah, we still got more stuff to do in Depths of the Kingdom. I just knew this was a shorter playthrough, so I figured, oh, let's bang this out real quick. And then after we do Depths of the Kingdom, we're gonna do Metroid Prime remastered or remake. Yeah, remake. He's one of those Canadian people that like buys into that whole DEI bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go northwest. Well, he's worth billions, so he doesn't care. That's true. I mean, the funny thing is, I doubt most of those guys even believe their own bullshit. It's just a very convenient scapegoat for them to fucking blame shit on when it's not going their way. Oh, it's not my fault the company's failing. It's DEI. What? No, that's because you're an idiot. That's why your company's failing, sir. You made it through the direct and some more. You're going to bed. Night, Corbin. Go get some sleep, dude. The Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment looks like it's gonna be fun. What am I playing this on? Dolphin. You think when you're ultimately get surrounded by people who only kiss your ass, of course, anything goes wrong, it can't be your fault? Oh, it's like I was talking about earlier, man. There's no more accountability. Like, there used to be a time when people would take accountability for their actions, but, like, now it's just dumb shit. Like rich people, like perfect example is like rich people in this country telling Americans that the reason why the economy is fucked is because of illegal immigrants, and it's like, you're telling me they're bringing enough money to ruin the economy? Because right now there's only one group of people I know that has enough money that they could really fuck up the economy, and that's y'all, not illegal people. Not this imaginary cost. You know, it's silly. They're just taking advantage of people who are angry and trying to find a reason. Like, they're trying to figure out why things aren't going their way, and so then they'll list, you know, oh, it's because of this, and it's like, oh yeah, poor immigrants are the reason why the whole economy's fucked. Yeah, very sound logic there. Hey, what's up, GeoGamer?
Thank you!
This is the only Zelda game you haven't played and you regret that? Well, K-Bays, Wind Waker will be coming out on the digital GameCube on launch with the Switch 2. So you will get a chance to play this if you get, well, you have to get a Switch 2. But if you get a Switch 2, you'll finally get a chance to play this. Because the other option is either get a GameCube and find a copy of Wind Waker for the GameCube, which I'll tell you right now, half the time the copies of Wind Waker are more expensive than the GameCubes. Or you can get a Wii U and get the HD remaster version, which is what I ended up doing so that I could play this again. What's the digital GameCube? It's the same thing as, hold on a second. It's the same thing as, like, you know, the online SNES, the digital SNES and the digital NES and the digital N64 and all that stuff. Essentially, instead of selling individual games like Nintendo used to, they now do emulators that have built-in games with them, and they just add more and more games to those libraries. But Tim the Turker Gerbs! Yeah, sure. They took all the good jobs. Yo, the orchistic absence. Thank you for the follow. Orchistic, excuse me. Oh yeah, no, I saw that, Risky Shrimp. What's her name won the Supreme Court sitting instead of the guy that tried to buy it through, well, the guy that Elon tried to buy in. I thought he spent more than that. I heard he spent like 80 million. Between him and people affiliated with him, they put like 80 million into that campaign, and then proceeded to get dog walked. Which is funny because, like, I'm from the Midwest, right? And my grandpa used, before, when my grandpa was alive, he had a place in Wisconsin. And there's a funny thing about Wisconsinites, right? Like, Wisconsin is kind of is definitely, you could consider it like a conservative state, right? You could definitely consider Wisconsin to be conservative. But at the same time, Wisconsinites hate being told, like, what to do kind of shit, especially by somebody not from Wisconsin. And I feel like Elon putting his foot down there and trying to fucking interfere with that shit just got that, like, that kind of obstinate version of Wisconsinites out of them, where they're like, oh, wait, you're trying to do what? Oh, no, fuck you. No, that ain't happening. Which is hilarious to me, because it just goes to show that he doesn't understand normal people at all. Explosive breadcrumbs bag? Yeah, it's an explosive garbage. You loathe the man? I mean, he is a fucking man-child, dude. Like, you know, people like the joke, hey, Tim, you're a guy that plays video games on the internet and shit and blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, I do. But I don't go around pretending like I'm the fucking greatest gamer to ever live and then actually spend money trying to, like, maintain this illusion. It's like the weirdest thing ever. It's like, hey, man, it's okay to not be a good gamer. It's okay to not be a gamer. You don't have to be a gamer, bro. Like, or you can just say, ah, man, I'm a gamer, but I suck at gaming. Like, that's okay. It's okay to suck at gaming, man. You can have fun and not be a fucking pro level gamer. You know, it's like people play pickup basketball in the park all the time. They're not LeBron James by any means. They're not NBA quality or even college or even maybe high school quality by any means, but they're having fun. Like, who cares? Did the Red Lion? Yeah, King of Red Lions got changed to, yeah, because again, the game's modded to switch a lot of assets around to be like the Untitled Goose Game. I think the biggest irony of that whole thing is, like, his entire wealth, and, like, it just goes to show, like, how little foresight he has and how little he understands actual shit that he's not just, like, taking advantage of, because most of his money comes from government funding. Like, Tesla doesn't make money off cars. They make money off of government subsidies that they get from people purchasing them for carbon credits. And they also use their carbon negative footprint to buy other companies' carbon credits so that other companies who are definitely not trying to be more like eco, be better for the environment kind of shit, less polluters, they could just sell off those credits to eat. That's where he makes most of his money, is shit like that. But like, he got big, he started to blow up and get big with Tesla and all that shit before, due to like leftist, like eco-friendly people that are like, hey, this is the eco car to get the Tesla. That's what you get if you want to be earth friendly. And now those are the same people that are dragging his ass because it's just the funniest thing. So I remember it was like a few years ago, people are like, oh yeah, man, Elon's awesome. He's a gamer. He smokes weed. He's for the people. He's making an eco-friendly company and this and that. And he's got SpaceX, which is going to get internet to people that need it. And then it's like, yeah, no, he just turned out to be a big piece of shit like every other billionaire. Your brother worked at Tesla R&D and you had to pick him up from work because of the nose candy party they threw? Oh, they were having some nose beers? They were playing some Schedule 1? I believe it. He's not smart? No, he's not smart. No, he's a fucking idiot. He's a rich idiot that got lucky, got in with the right people, and then got a business that he could get government subsidies from. Like, he's essentially a welfare billionaire, right? He got all his money from the feds. Like, he had some money from buying and selling his original businesses, but the only reason he got as rich as he did is because of all the government contracts and shit he got, and plus the ones that he used Doge to try to get himself on top of that to make even more money. He had money because his dad was an armor baron? Well, that's how he got started. Everybody gets started in one way or another. You're 38, you're autistic, and you're only learning about how you're perceived now only because you've been in a position to listen to many perspectives. Lots on here. Oh, yeah. Am I going to watch the Minecraft movie? I might have to go see it. I saw that they gave a lot of nods to like the Minecraft content creators and stuff. Like they have a little homage to Technoblade in there, which is really cool of them. Shit like that. His dad's a bad dude too. He married his stepdaughter. Oh, he pulled a fucking what was his name? What was his fucking name? The fucking actor married his fucking stepdaughter. What was his fucking name? Why am I blanking on his goddamn name? Woody Allen, thank you. It's so weird. I don't know. It never made sense to me. That kind of shit never makes sense to me. Welcome to the Tower of the Goose. Mm-hmm. Hey man, you want to buy a sail? I keep forgetting I got the sail in there. Sail. You know what? Give me this. I thought I was about to say the Tower of Goon. Yeah, no, yeah, this is the tower where Honk goes when he just wants to goon in peace, man. You know, and that's why he's got such a heavy-duty security system with all the pearls and shit. You know, and ancient magical beasts that protect them. So what exactly is Hyrule Warriors? Hyrule Warriors, did you ever play the game Dynasty Warriors back in the day? It was an old like PS1, PS2 game kind of shit. So Hyrule Warriors is the same game as that, except it is, it's the same game as that, except it's Hyrule coded. Which essentially you play as like an important figure in Hyrule. You have a lot of different ones that you can pick from, obviously depending on the level. Like you can be Link, you can be Zelda, etc, etc, etc. And then you proceed to go around and just fucking murder enemies by the thousands, and you just kind of mow through them. Like it's a big power trip kind of game, you know, where you're like, I am one person that proceeds to kill thousands, and kind of shit, as you're doing like military strategic battles and shit. Which again is just, you know, you're just going through murdering things. Oh, I need the key. God damn it. I'm dumb. And come back with the key. And then we get the bow here. I have to come back for the bow. Get out of here. More fighting, less story. They mix in story, but they do mix in story, but it's a lot of hack and slash. So like if you're not really into hack and slash, and what I mean by hack and slash is like, the games where like, you know, it's not so much about like, say, the gameplay. Wait, less about the gameplay and more about just, or like less about finer gameplay and more about just, all right, these things are confusing me. So he reskinned these, but his have a red gem. This is not... Wait, where's the statue then? Do I have to come back here after I get the key from the other side? Oh, I probably have to come back after I get the key from the other side. Okay. Wait, where'd Forl go? Forl! You saw another live and Mario Kart World 8 is $80? You mean Mario Kart World is $80? Is it really? Is it really? Hold on a second. Wow, it's $80, but if you get it with the bundle, it's only, oh shit, that's crazy. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see, like, what they... Like, everything that they're gonna add into it, you know? And you're gonna get so many people that are gonna be freaking out. Be like, this is bullshit! This is way too much money! And all this other stuff. Watch. There's gonna be so many people fucking losing their shit over it. I mean, I have people in my chat. I have people on the TikTok side of the chat getting pissed off at the 449.99 price. And it's like, what do you expect, man? It's a brand new console. It's still cheaper than, you know, PS5 was on launch. PS5 on launch was $500-600. I saw people making that comparison. They're like, I can get my Xbox for this much now, and I can get my PlayStation for this much now. And it's like, yeah, but what were they at launch? They dropped those prices from launch because they realized, like, ooh, we're charging too much. $449 makes sense for all the improvements in the space and everything. Yep, I think so. Motherfucker. Gotta wait. I was hoping I could cheese it. And get, like, not cheese it, but, like, do it quick. I'm gonna wait. Oh, I would have made it now. It was the cutscene that fucking did it. What's up, Neon Kitty? You want to play this so bad? The mod's on Game Banana. It's upsetting that you'll have to spend that much. I mean, that's just the nature of electronics. Electronics aren't cheap, you know? And I still think $449 for a brand new console in 2025 is a really good price, because I guarantee you, you're not going to see those prices when they're talking about the next Xbox console. You're not going to see those prices when they're probably going to be talking about the next Xbox handheld too. Probably going to be way more than that. Especially since the new Xbox is touting itself to essentially be a PC. I guarantee you they're gonna want to charge. I mean, I can't guarantee nothing, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if they try charging $600-700 for that thing, maybe even more. And then their arguments will be, well, I mean, you can get free games off of Epic Game Store, and you can get free games off of Steam. But it'll still be, and it's cheaper than getting a PC, which is true. It will be cheaper than getting a PC. I like how he's squaring up with the fucking... Ah. Did I check out the direct today? Yep. Yeah, we watched it live here. Yeah, we went live extra early today to watch the direct. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stream this evening or if I'm going to take this evening off since we went live so fucking early. Like, we're already almost 3 hours into the stream when we should be an hour into the stream. But I also did tell Nip that I'd play Schedule 1 with him today. Link looks different. Yeah, I think his grandma shrunk his hat by accident. Is there anything else in here for me? Guess not. No, not that. Dumbass. Hit the wrong button again. Alright, cool. Alright, I guess we got everything. Cool, let's get out of here. Yep. Did I finish Depths? No, not yet. We took a brief break from it to play this because this is shorter. And I started to play this for April Fool's as a joke, and I wasn't sure if I was going to finish it. But then, like, the more I played it, I was like, yeah, I want to finish it. Do I know the infinite soup glitch? No, but I also don't really need to either. I'm not a big fan of glitching. It kind of like defeats the purpose of playing the game for me. Unless it's something just silly and for funsies. That's the same reason why I don't dupe. Like, I got nothing against people that like dupe in games and shit like that and glitch and stuff, but like it just takes away the fun from me. Like, I like to make games harder rather than easier. Oh yeah, this one. So I gotta pull that back one, this one over one. I don't know how that works. Okay. Yeah, it's just a preference thing. Glitching tends to make the games kind of boring for me. I'm not gonna make it in time. You're also obsessed with watching this game? Am I still going till 5? Yeah, we're still going till 5. I just don't know if I'll stream tonight again or not. I haven't decided. I might be tired. Baloney Samloni, thank you for the follow. Appreciate. Wait, why did it go out? What? All right, we gotta push this a little closer. Did it get wet? It must have ran out, maybe. Probably ran out. Oh, yeah! You love how the goose spreads his wings while he jumps? Oh, yeah. He also does it when you pull out the sword and you start to run. He runs with his wings out. So that's how you know I've got, like, the sword out, is when he's running around like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, James, I've beaten this game many times. I've 100%ed this game. I know what I'm doing. I appreciate it though. I mean, I wouldn't be playing a silly mod like this if I hadn't played through this game many times. Boom, 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 boom. Whoop! Bum, bum, bum. All right, Forel, let's go. All right, now we swing back over here. We go down into the room with the key. We grab the piece that we need from there, drop it in the slot up there. Bob's your uncle. We escape. What do you think? How you doing today, though, James? Silk Song was confirmed. Am I excited for the Wind Waker remaster? I mean, yeah, it's not going to be the remaster. It's going to be on the digital GameCube, but it will probably be upscaled, which will be nice. Which I think that's why the GameCube is probably exclusive on the Switch 2, because of the ability to upscale, which I feel like they could have did an OG version for the Switch 2 and just did a non-upscaled version, right? But, whatever. But like, Silk Song's reveal, while it's exciting, it shows that they are going to be doing something for Silk Song, which is nice. But we still didn't get a date. All we know is the same thing we've always known, which is 2025. But that kind of lets us know that I don't think that they're going to be, I don't think that they're going to be like, oh, yep, no, we can't do it again. You know, we got to wait longer. Like, I don't think we're going to be seeing that. Ah, there we go. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, it's so like one thing that they didn't really mention much, but like it has been talked about in leaks, is that it's going to be is that the Switch 2 is going to be utilizing AI upscaling and NVIDIA DLSS 4, which is really nice, which is why we have these like, but it seems like it's also going to be integrated into the games, because like instead of it just automatically upscaling, you got to get like the upgraded versions, which is probably like shaders and stuff that help it play easier with you know, all that shit, which is essentially just Nintendo officially doing all the stuff that we've been doing here at a more official capacity. You know what I mean? Like, that's the reason why, like, Tears of the Kingdom looks so good when I play it. That's why Breath of the Wild looks so good when I play it. That's why this looks way better than the GameCube version. Because there's HD upscaling through the emulators themselves with just, you know, some simple shader packs and shit. You just saw physical Switch 2 games will cost $90? Not $80 US. That might be 90 Canada, maybe? I saw that the new Mario Kart World is going to be $80 US. Oh, right. Which, like, hey, if they make the games worth it, fuck it, I'll pay $90, but the game better be, or I'll pay $80, but the game better be worth it. Because if it's not, you better believe I'm going to be extremely vocal about that shit. Not like anybody's going to care, I'm just some schmuck on the internet, but, you know. $60 was already expensive. I mean, to be fair, video game prices haven't changed in like 20, 30 years if you think about it. They've always been kind of sitting right around there. It was a matter of time before companies start charging more. I mean, the one to keep an eye out for, fucking Rockstar, or, you know, GTA 6, rumors rumors having it that they're going to want to sell it for like $100 and something bucks. What am I doing here with this one again? Anything? No. No. Okay. Oops. Missed completely. It's time to get vouchers for the 2-for-1? Oh, those vouchers aren't gonna carry over. I thought I remember somebody said there's a deadline on them. Like you have to use them up before April or May? Or something like that. Prices are getting crazy, but it's justified by quality. I mean, the prices of everything are going up. That's just the nature of shit, you know. Money devalues, especially with how like you know, most economies these days aren't relying off of, you know, gold or something tangible. It's all, you know, economical power and all this other bullshit. So like, you know, the value of the dollar today is not what it was 10 years ago, isn't what it was 20 years ago, isn't what it was 30 years ago. Like, we did a little experiment where it was like, okay, like somebody was like, $450 for the Switch 2, that's crazy. And it's like, well, it's on par because what did the N64 cost back in 96? It cost, base price was $200. And in today money, that's $400 and something dollars. So we paid for all intents and purposes, we spent $400 in 2025 money back on in 96 on N64s on launch. So like, but it's like video game prices aren't the prices we should be getting mad about. Video games are hobbies and luxuries and shit, right? Like, it's things that are necessities to life that the prices are going up. That's what people should be getting fucking upset about. Because, like, let's put it like this. If you buy a Switch 2 for $450, you're gonna play that Switch 2 for years. Years. And you're gonna get a lot of value out of that console. You really are. You want to buy the Switch 2 in yen since it's cheaper, but you don't know if it's legal or whatnot? I mean, so like, here's the thing. If you go to Japan to buy one, you're gonna be paying for the price of flying to Japan, right? If you order one from Japan, yeah, you're gonna pay it cheaper from there, but you're gonna have a Japanese version, meaning you're gonna have to order Japanese versions of the games, which is gonna get expensive and a pain in the butt, and you're gonna have to ship that thing, which shipping ain't cheap. So like, at the end of the day, it's like, wait, what? I was holding it, what? Annoying. Like, at the end of the day, it might seem cheaper on the front end, but on the back end, it's gonna be more expensive anyways. Because of the hoops you're gonna have to jump through. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, you could, there's definitely sometimes when you see greed prices, but like, these aren't greed prices. This is just technology prices. Like, technology is advancing and prices are going up. It's that simple. There we go. So what happened was I ran into because of Goose. It was a similar problem that I have with like when we gotta like scale shit, you know, like when we're sidling and I have to target. It's the same thing. Like I had to like ease into it because Link holds this normally over his head, but then they had it so we're holding it by the beak, which is cute, but then it puts it in a different position and in a position for us to screw up. How does one achieve this Link build? You have to get the mod off of Game Banana and install it. Why is Link a duck? He's not a duck. He's a goose. You love the zoomies with the wing spread? Yeah, it's funny. The Honks! Yeah, so the guy that made this mod... What did I just do? I didn't plug my LEDs. No! The fuck? Okay, we're good. Dang, dude, that was crazy during that watch party for the Nintendo Direct. We had 200 people on TikTok until TikTok decided to shut my live down because I didn't click, hey, yeah, I'm still here fast enough. But then we also had 200 people on the Twitch side, which was crazy, dude. It was fucking awesome. Fuck out of here. Okay, I'm good. Wait. Oh, it's still locked. Never mind. $80 is the tariff price, is it? Japan, is it though? Like Japan was bragging that they were gonna have ways to get around the tariffs because they have their manufacturing all over the place. Could be. No, because Canada's got a $90 price tag from what I think. What's my favorite Zelda game? Nostalgically, Majora's Mask. If we're talking nostalgia, Majora's Mask. Bum, bum. I've played them all. There's only one Zelda game I don't like. Fuck that guy. Whoops. I tried stopping by sooner, but you work night shifts? Oh, yeah, dude. No worries, man. No worries, dude. I hope everything's been going good for you, man. It's good to see you. All right, you, come here. I keep forgetting I have to hit R to drop him instead of A. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Which one don't I like? Triforce Heroes. That game fucking sucks. Triforce Heroes is a 3DS Zelda game. It's the sequel to Link Between Worlds, which is one of my favorite handheld Zelda game by far. And it is just an awful game. At least from a single-player perspective. I haven't played it in multiplayer because it's a 3-player multiplayer Zelda game, but the single-player aspect of it was the worst single-player from multiplayer Zelda experience I've had. And I played the other 4... Well, I played Four Swords Adventures because the regular Four Swords, you have to play with 3 other people. But yeah, Triforce Heroes is fucking terrible. You completely forgot Triforce Heroes existed? Yep. That fucking sucks. In Triforce Heroes, you're the hero of fashion. And you're trying to save Princess Not Zelda from a witch that cursed her to wear a brown fucking, like, onesie. You know, like those, like, bodysuits, like the Green Man, like in Always Sunny, like that Charlie wears the Green Man suit? They put her in a brown version of one of those that only has her face cut out and she can't take it off. That's the whole point of the game. We're risking our lives to help this princess not look drab. You know, no, very valiant fucking cause, Link, you know. And like that's not really the bad part about it. Like it's a silly premise for a game, but like, you know, it's Zelda. They're silly. Always, you know, we're the hero of trains in Spirit Tracks. But that doesn't matter. The actual gameplay itself is just awful. Because the other characters, like in Four Swords, the other links, they just kind of you kind of stick together and you make shapes kind of shit. And that's how you deal with stuff. You know, it's like, oh, are we going to be in like a square formation? Are we going to be in a straight line formation and shit like that? And, how dare you? Ted Cruz put you up to this, didn't he? You son of a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, no goose is allowed. I'll show you no goose is allowed, you sorry sack of shit. Yeah. No gooses, huh? No gooses? No gooses? I'll show you no gooses! There's some no gooses! You gooses piece of shit! Bro's just mad that his girl left him for a goose, man. The no goose sign is the weapon? That's what our boomerang is too, is a no goose sign. I wonder what they reskinned the, what they changed the, the bow to. Victory! Fucking asshole. Can you believe that? Speaking of Goose, rip Val Kilmer. Did Val Kilmer die? Have I seen the Zelda amiibos? No, I haven't. Somebody posted a link to it, but I didn't, keys? We spit keys? Wait, what? We just spit keys and shit. What the fuck? Oh, right in your eye. Oh, yes. Oh, he died when they were making Top Gun 2? Oh, I hadn't heard about that, though. Shit. Rip Val Kilmer. What's my opinion on Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? I love them. I thought they were great games. I don't understand the hate that they get from some people, because the argument's always the same, and the argument to me is like the silliest argument ever, because it's always well, they're not real Zelda games, and it's like, well, what makes them not real Zelda games? And nobody can ever give me a straight answer on that, because they'll say, oh, well, you know, Breath of the Wild, they didn't have the right temples, and it's like, what do you mean? It's like, what do you mean they didn't have the right temples? Like, well, you know, it's just a giant monster. I was like, okay, so's Lord Jabba's belly. So's, you know, I can name a ton of fucking dungeons that aren't like just a building. You know, like that doesn't mean anything. These are awkward. I feel like I'm fighting a SpongeBob character. Why did they make him? Oh God. Do I have to hit the eye? No. Fucking piece of crap, Ted Cruz. He did this. He said he left these things, the statues around and the signs, but not, oh, don't take it personally. Come on, let me open the door. Let me open the fucking door. That's annoying. Oh, he died in the movie. Oh, I was like, what? Like, how did I not hear about this before that? Val Kilmer's an awesome fucking actor. You think they need Zelda games like this one on the Switch? You mean like Skyward Sword? Or Ocarina of Time? Or Majora's Mask? Or... like, what do you mean? And I mean, this Wind Waker is going to be on the Switch too. It's official. It is official. Every other Zelda game has a linear story and dungeons that you have to complete in order. No. You can complete dungeons in different orders in a lot of Zelda games. In fact, Link Between Worlds, you can beat the dungeons in any order that you want, depending on which items you buy off of Ravio. Ocarina of Time, you can switch up a couple of dungeons. Like, you can do them, you know, there's the order that's intended, but you don't have to do it. I usually end up switching up the spirit and the spirit and the shadow temples all the time in Ocarina of Time. You know, Majora's Mask is definitely not linear. It's on that 3-day cycle that you can complete in any way that you want. Phantom Hourglass, I mean, fuck, that's not linear at all, other than, like, you know, you're trying to go down the one dungeon. Let me see. What other ones can you kind of go in whatever order? I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of them like that. So I mean, like, you know, I feel like people make these concrete statements like this is what it is and this is the way Zelda is, while ignoring that Zelda has broken those rules a ton of times and nobody ever batted an eye about it. I think it boils down to it's people not liking open world games, and they're trying to find a reason without saying I don't like open world games. Which there's nothing wrong with not liking an open world game, man. They're not for everybody. You're annoyed that the Switch 2 and not the OG. You're annoyed it's the Switch 2 and not the OG Switch? Yeah, I think it should have been both. He passed away yesterday? Wait, did he actually pass away, or is that like an April Fool's thing? Because they usually say somebody died on April Fool's like every year. Oh, I did it the other way. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. We'll go over here first. I think the key's under there. Or is it up here? What? That shoots high. What? There we go. Sir. Sir. Sure. Sure. Ah, what? Why'd he fall off the edge? Oh, he did indeed pass on April 1st. Okay. That sucks, dude. Val Kilmer was an amazing actor. Rest in peace, man. What? Why did I roll jump? What the fuck? You think it being on the Switch 2 is fine? It's the console moving forward. That is true, but you would expect something that they're offering on Nintendo Online to be offered on both consoles, especially since they're still releasing stuff for the Switch, you know what I mean? Unless they're planning on using the upscaling from the Switch 2 for that specific purpose, in which case then, yeah, I guess I could see that being exclusive, but it's still gonna bother a lot of Zelda fans. Because it's like, so why can't it, like, you know, they should have at least explained, like, it's not going to be on the Switch so that we can do this or that, rather than just being like, it's only going to be on the Switch too, because now you're going to get a lot of people that are going to be butthurt. And now you got to deal with that butthurtedness. There we go. Amazon made a bid to buy TikTok? I'm sure they did. We're gonna see a lot of bids to buy TikTok over the next 3 days, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We see lots of people talking about a desire to buy TikTok, but I have yet to hear anybody from ByteDance or from TikTok itself showing a desire to be sold. Like, it's giving me very strong, like, hey, I'm here to buy your house vibes, and it's like, oh, that's weird because I didn't put it for sale. Kind of shit, you know? It's like, I really want to buy your house. Nah, that's cool. I really want $1 million in a gold-plated toilet, but we don't always get what we want. You won't switch your game system because of history on your games? I mean, you can transfer all your save data from the Switch to the Switch 2. And most of those games are going to be backwards compatible on the Switch 2 as well. Yo, Metal Chick with 100 biddies! Yeah, he was dealing with throat cancer and shit. You got a light, you got one for your kid? Oh yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, you know, get the Switch 2 for yourself and then give the kid the Switch 1, man. You know what I'm saying? You want a Japanese toilet with a bidet and heated seat? I mean, that's more realistic than just manifesting $1 million bucks. Oh, she's the one with the Switch 1. You got the light. Oh, see, that's called being a nice parent. Because I would have gave my kid the cruddier one. Like, here you go. You get this one, and no, Dad got a brand new one. Don't touch it. Why not? I don't want you to get your grubby little hands all over it and get sweet, like, you know, get like sugar stuck to it and shit. Oh, but I want one too. That's too damn bad. Squeeze me? All right, fine. The amount of sneezes on your Switch from kids is disgusting. Oof. Your brother bought it for her? She's 11. I did not have access to a Game Boy Advance at the time. Does it want me to honk? Is it worth using with this? Not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. Back in the day, it would have been, because it would have been how you accessed a lot of online features. Yeah, Skyward Sword's not really fun to play after you've beaten the game. But I mean, most older games, the post-game isn't really much to write home about. You're either trying to 100% it or, you know, whatever. Or maybe there's like, you know... Well, like, I guess Twilight Princess, you could go back and do the boss rush thing with the Thunder Dragon and, you know, see if you can, you know, beat your record or something. But there's no real replayability in those senses other than playing a fresh playthrough. Ooh, I have to pee. I'm gonna get across to the other side. And then, no! You're so mad you missed the direct? What did you miss? We got a lot of rumors confirmed. We've got confirmation of 1080 handheld. Up to 120 frames, which is crazy. And 4K locked at 60 frames docked. You were squealing at work when you saw Wind Waker, and then your boss received a t-shirt delivery from his place where you get random t-shirts, and they're all $5, and one was a Wind Waker t-shirt? Oh, shit, that's cool. That is random. It's weird how a lot of stars are dying from cancer or cancer complications. I mean, it depends on the star. You know, and you gotta remember, just because you're rich or you're famous or either or doesn't mean you're necessarily safe from, you know, cancer. I mean, Steve Jobs, when he was alive, was one of the richest people in the world, and, you know, he got pancreatic cancer, and that was pretty much, you know, he had pancreatic cancer, right? Because I know, Kevin, no, not Spacey, what's his name? Not Kevin Spacey, what's his fucking name? Why am I blanking on the motherfucker's name? Yeah, whatever. Swayze, Patrick Swayze. That's why I was like Kevin Spacey, yeah, that was why I fucked that up. Yeah, Patrick Swayze, he died of pancreatic cancer too. A while back though. Which, I mean, yeah, cancer doesn't discriminate. I've lost a few relatives to cancer, sadly. Yeah, Alan Rickman, David Bowie. I mean, cancer Cancer can be caused by a lot of factors, including genetics, lifestyle, whether you were a smoker, you live in a city with a ton of pollution. There's all sorts of factors can you know, account for that. I think the reason why it's a little more impactful when we see it happen to somebody famous is because it's like, oh, I know that guy, but like it happens to lots of people die of cancer every day, or get diagnosed and shit. You know, cancer fucking sucks, man. Yeah, cancer does not discriminate. Cancer doesn't give a fuck who you are, what you are. Have I thought about adding a randomizer as well? There is a randomizer to add to this. But I just wanted... I was doing this more for the memes than the challenge. And this is the GameCube version, which a randomizer could make that take for fucking ever. Dang it. Got him. Beautiful. You know what? Lady got cancer 5 times? Jesus. And her health insurance stopped covering? Of course they did. What? That's because insurance is a scam, guys. Ah, fuck. Oh, cool. You like how we're getting the OG Pokemon Coliseum games too? Yeah, that's gonna be sick. Which is wild. They keep putting on like these like non-mainline Pokemon games like Coliseum. Wasn't the one wasn't EX on there or something, and then some other shit. Like, why not have the OG Pokemon games on there? I don't get it. Maybe. I'm definitely gonna get it. I still need to get Age of Calamity as well. Dang it. Hey, Zilly. Think about celebrities. You have the feeling they should be able to live the correct life and have access to all the right medical treatments, but then it's like, nope, kills them too. I mean, just because they're celebrities doesn't mean that they're not gonna live they're not gonna do something like smoke or drink or whatever. Look, there's a lot of factors. I mean, shit. Even just living in a major city, you have run the risk of catching cancer because of all the carcinogens that are in the air from just the shit that's in the city, like buildings, exhaust from cars and factories and shit. Like, unless you're living in the middle of nowhere, and that's not even to mention that, like, fuck, like, we don't know what it's gonna mean for us with microplastics and everything. You know what I mean? So, like, there's a lot of things in play with cancer. And then it also boils down to genetics. Like, genetically, you can be predisposed to get cancer. Like, I have a genetic predisposition for colon cancer in my family, so I have to get tested all the time. Which sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. And I can do everything right in my life and eat all the foods that are good for me to eat and all this other stuff and, you know, and get regular checkups, but that doesn't mean that there's still not a chance that I could still get it anyways. Like, you can do everything right and still fucking get cancer. It's just one of those. It's like a shitty version of winning the lottery. It's not a good thing. What's up, man? I got gam soup, so I don't need you. Am I planning on streaming tonight? I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it just because, like, I started hella early today and we went hella late last night. I might end at 5 and chill, and I'll reach out to Nip and maybe I'll be like, hey man, if you want, oh, that's so cute, the little elephant behind the ear, and be like, hey man, if you want to play Schedule 2, I'm down, but I'm not gonna be streaming, but I'll still play with you off stream. I might offer him that, just cause, like, fuck, dude. I know I'm more than halfway through with this fucking jet fuel coffee, and I know I'm gonna be gassed by 5 o'clock. Mario Kart World needs randomly generated racetracks? I mean, the problem with randomly generated racetracks is you run the risk of having a racetrack that it randomly generates that makes no fucking sense. Ooh, you were thinking about streaming? Hell yeah. You want to get back into Pokemon? You chopping at the bit to get into more Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely raid you. Yeah, Cyberpunk's coming to Switch. Hey, what's up, Nip? Speak of the devil. Did you get up in time to catch the direct? There, eat my garbage, jerk. Here, eat key. Eat key. Yeah, you streamed it? Nice. Yo, what's up, Neon Kitty? Hey, welcome over to Twitch side. Yeah, we're getting Soul Calibur on Switch, which is gonna be dope. Isn't the GameCube Soul Calibur 4? Is it 2? I thought it was 4. Why do I think it was 4? I thought the one with Link was 4. Why did I definitely could be wrong. I thought it was 4. Oh, hit the eyeball. There you go. Hit the eyeball. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, what? I'm on fire! We eat garbage! There we go. Is it 2? Ah, shit. Why did I think it was 4? Which one was 4 then? Yeah, this is a mod for Wind Waker. You really want to go on a date? Are we able to? If we're able to, I'd love to go on a date after. I kind of like Bongo Bongo better. Yes, this is a perfectly normal Wind Waker game. I don't know what y'all keep talking about. All I see is a little dude wearing a green hat trying to save his sister. And helped his Gam Gam feel better after she was sick by giving her his only fairy in a jar, man. What the fuck? Is this no the sister and Gam Gam and everybody's just normal. So it's really funny. Oh, 4 was on 360. Oh, was that the one where it was like Darth Vader? Or no, I think 2 had Darth Vader. I don't remember. It's been a while. One game I would love to see on the Switch Online, or the GameCube Online, Bloody Roar. That was such a good GameCube game. And Rogue Squadron. Ah. No Darth Vader in 2, just Link. I thought 2 had it where on the GameCube it was Link, on like the PlayStation it was Spawn, and on the Xbox it was somebody else. Four had Vader, Yoda, and Starkiller. Okay. And then 2 had Link, Spawn. Who's the other one? Or was Spawn on PlayStation and Xbox? Yeah, GameCube is Link. PlayStation was Spawn. Or was Xbox Spawn? I don't remember. Yeah, this is The Legend of Goose, the Honk Waker. As you can see, there's certain parts where they can't mod out Coral.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
The hearts are bells instead because bells are a big deal in Untitled Goose Game. Thank you, Hydrate. Also, Zilly, I didn't see what you said. You said you really want to go on a date, and I said, are we able to? Like, I'm fucking down. If we're able to. I mean, hell yeah. After stream, we'll go on a little date night, and then when we get back, you can stream. Oh, let me check something. Damn. Yep, TikTok still hanging on to my money. Wait, what? They should have paid me today. My balance is 290? Why is my balance 290? Oh! That's the monthly earnings. Yeah, I'm $6.67 short of TikTok paying out my gift shit, which is stupid. Who's my favorite Bloody Roar fighter? Bakuryu. He was cool as fuck. He was the mole dude. He had these big beefy upper arms with the big claws, but he was super fast. Oh man, he was a lot of fun. Bakuryu! And then there was the one dude, I forget his name. He was the Unborn or something, and he would just turn into some like weird robot thing with like an exoskeleton or some shit. What was his fucking name? I don't remember. Oh. In this version, they don't gray them over. Ha! Shut the fuck up. No way, dude. Oh, God. I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, they didn't gray them out like in the HD remaster, and then they slipped that fucking gem. They slipped that gem on us. That is so awesome. Oh my god, they did so good with this mod, man. They did so fucking good with this mod. So if you want to play the mod works on Dolphin.
Hey.
On the Dolphin emulator. But you have to have the GameCube Wind Waker. And then you can mod it into the wave, and then you can mod it into that. And honestly, like, I was worried it was gonna be super difficult. It was actually really easy. You want that picture for your living room? I'm fucking King of Hyrule. A goose. So Nip, if you're still in chat, what was what were your takeaways from the direct? What was your big holy shit? And oh, did you also get debated by that one game and think that it was the Final Fantasy IX remake? I totally had a fucking fangirl moment for about a half a second until I realized it wasn't Final Fantasy IX remake, and then I was like, ah, fuck. Link, we locked away the area in a puzzle that no one would ever be able to figure out, ever, especially not Ganon. No, Ganondorf would never be able to figure out this puzzle. It's a puzzle fit for a goose. Oh yeah, I gotta pull. Man. It's a good thing Ganondorf is such an idiot that he would never figure to turn it into a Triforce. You know, the thing that he's after and the thing that they engraved into the floor to show you where to put him. Man, he'll never figure that out. That dude's a dumb. Not a smart like us. They made her look like so much like Princess Garnet. Dude, they did. I got so debated by that. Like, I hope somebody clips that reaction. And then I hope somebody goes back and clips that. I might need to go back and clip that. And then just do a fucking YouTube short where it's me freaking out and then the realization that it's not Final Fantasy IX Remake on my face. And then just have, like, the GTA wasted. It'd be funny. Hey, what's up? What do I think is arguably the worst Zelda game of all time? Triforce Heroes. I would argue that Triforce Heroes is even worse than the CDI games. If we're counting them. Triforce Heroes on the 3DS is the only Zelda game that I do not like. I enjoyed every Zelda game that I've ever played, and I've played all of the I've played all the Timeline official games. I've played Hyrule Warriors, I like that. I haven't played Age of Calamity. Obviously, there's the new Hyrule Warriors coming out too, so I'll probably get Age of Calamity leading up to that, and we'll do a playthrough of it, and I gotta finish my Hyrule Warriors playthrough. But, like, it's the only Zelda game I don't like. I even like 2. I can find redeeming qualities in Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I like Spirit Tracks. I like Phantom Hourglass. Fuck Triforce Heroes. That game sucks. Worse than 2? Worse than 2. Like I said, 2 with Zelda 2, it's one of those, it is what it is, right? Like, it's a Nintendo game. It's an NES game. That'd be like playing Ocarina and complaining about how the controls are so weird. Because, you know, the old N64 controller was ridiculous. And it doesn't really translate well to these. Like, Zelda 2 was a Nintendo game, so when you grade it, you have to grade it on that curve, right? Like, you have to grade older games on a curve because they're limited by their hardware. So, like, Zelda 2 is not that bad. Triforce Heroes, the only reason Triforce Heroes is bad is because the game mechanics that they put in it fucking sucked. At least for the single-player aspect. Because the single-player portion of the game, it feels like you're playing Weekend at Bernie's Simulator. And that reference is going to really age me. For those of you who don't know what Weekend at Bernie's is, Weekend at Bernie's is an old movie from like the late 80s, early 90s, where these two guys go to meet up with their boss who was going to frame them, but then he dies, he gets like somebody assassinates him, and then they find him, and rather than just go to the police and be like, oh shit, we found this when we got here, they pretended like he was still alive, and they puppeted him around for a whole weekend on the beach. No, he was definitely not alive. That's what it feels like when you play that game. Because the other two characters turn into two statues when you're not directly controlling them, and then you have to pick them up and carry them on your head. And it's so stupid. And then that's how you have to fight things and activate puzzles and stuff, and it's just a really bad game mechanic. Solid reference, thank you. But yeah. Now, I've made the argument that, hey, maybe the game's really fun. What? Wait, oh, right. Oh, you fucker! What? I love that they can hurt each other. What? Oh, come on. Whew. Oh, what? Yeah, give me the knight medallions. Then we gotta go punch Orko for 5 years. Oh, what? Woo! Woo! Oh, right, because I'm holding this stupid thing. Man, get goosed, loser! No one can out-goose a goose, motherfucker. Wait, what? Where was my... what? There we go. Fucking jerk. Get out of here. All right. Okay. I think there's some up on the balcony still. You know, the Dark Notes and Wind Waker literally look like cats. They remind me of like dog people. Like they give me like an Anubis kind of vibe. I can see the cat though too, but they have always kind of given me an Anubis dog-like vibe. Although I know Anubis isn't a dog, he's a jackal, but you know what I mean. What? Yoink. What? It was the same thing that happened to the other guy. Give me that. Did I get severe weather, or am I going to at some point? It does look like it's cloudy outside, and there was storm stuff. Let me see. No, it's not supposed to be bad today. Stormy tomorrow for a little bit, and then raining through the most of the day. Yeah, so not too bad today. Stormy tomorrow, possibly. Yeah, Zilly, those turned out great. They need to make a mod like this for tiers. Imagine a Goose Flurry Rush. Dude, that'd be hilarious. I wonder how hard that would be to make in Breath or Tears compared to like this. What? Get wrecked, nerd! Do I have enough? Wait, did he not drop a belt? How many belts do I have? $10. I think that's all we need, right? We just need 10 for Orko. Ooh, beautiful thief. Thank you for the Tim Goblin. Big Breach. The selfies would go so hard. Oh, I would take so many Goose selfies, dude. It'd be funny. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. I wonder if they changed anything down here. I'm just going to peek to see if they threw anything in here. No, it looks the same. And then it should get stopped right around here. Oh. Sword is not strong enough because it's not the real Master Sword yet, because the powers of it are shut down, because in this world, for some reason, sages have to keep singing or playing music to get that to be powered, which is weird, but whatever. All right, Ferraro, let's go. Oh, they're Bokoblins. Bokoblins. Hey! Wait, where does he want us to go? Oh yeah, we leave and then we stop or some shit. Alright. Wait. Now we gotta go. Do I have to go up here? Would I like to uplift communities later? Possibly. I didn't think I was gonna be as tired as I am today. Because I got up extra early today. I got up at like 6 something. If I do, I'll do it off stream, but I'll still play with you. Because I've made some discoveries. The other day when I was playing solo, I did a lot of experimenting with mixing of ingredients, and I found some very interesting combinations of stuff. It all depends on how tired I am this evening. If I'm not tired, yes. If I am tired, maybe off stream or push to tomorrow just because, like, we'll see. But yeah, I want to. It all depends on if I'm tired or not in the evening. I'm pretty sure... I thought Cora was supposed to talk to me. Well, real quick, let's go. Where's Cyclos at? I want to find that son of a bitch. He's usually up here. I want to go teleports. You'll be on all night probably, so let you know. Oh yeah. Yeah, like my only thing right now is I just did not realize how tired I was gonna be. It was like I tried to go to bed early, a little early last night to counteract the fact that I was gonna be up so early today, and yeah, I had a hard time falling asleep. He's like up here, right? Direct wiped you out too, yeah. So like if I'm not super tired, fuck yeah. But I'm always the first to admit, like if I try to stream when I'm like super tired, the stream always sucks because I'm just very like, you know, low energy, low excitement. You're operating on fumes? Oh yeah, dude. I've almost finished this giant pot of coffee. Hell yeah. All right, give me your teleport. We have to be quick, and we have to hit him. This doesn't look as good as you remember? Do you remember the GameCube version, or do you remember the Wii U version? Oh yeah. Yep. Yo, Jelly Chelly, thank you for the follow. The Nintendo Direct was peak. I'm happy with what we saw about... Wait, what did you say? Wait. What was it? Ba 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 ba. I wasn't paying attention! Oh, down, right, left, up. Here we go. Normal Wii? I didn't even know this was on the regular Wii. If you saw this on the normal Wii, like a regular Wii, then it definitely didn't look as good as this. Console, Wii, and GameCube could never have gotten close to this. Because this has shaders and shit on it. It's upscaled. That, and you could just be remembering it clearer than what it actually was. Which is pretty common. There's been plenty of times that I've accidentally, I've been like, oh man, I remember that game looked great, and then you see it again, and you're like, oh man, that game looks like shit. Let's see, are we just supposed to go save her sister? I thought Cora was gonna talk to me. The nostalgia filter? Could be a nostalgia filter, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh, thunder. That's how you felt about the PS2 Shadow of the Colossus? You went back to play it and you're like, man, it looks like shit? Yeah, that's okay. You know, old games can still be good without having the same graphical impact as more modern games. You know? Like shit, there's OG Nintendo games that I still... Oh, what? I thought I'd be able to scoot past them. Those OG Nintendo games that I fucking love. And they look like shit. Those OG Nintendo look like shit in modern standards. Doesn't make it a bad console, doesn't make the games bad. It just means they look a little more dated. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Nintendo 64 graphics did not age well. They didn't age well at all. Wait, how much money do I have? I don't think I have enough. Yeah, the 3DS version of Ocarina does look a lot better than the than 64, that's for sure. And 64 paved the way for 3D graphics? Oh, absolutely it did. No, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying it didn't age well. Neither did PS1. Like, you know, we can, you know, Model Ts paved the way for fucking cars, but they are nowhere near as good of a vehicle as a modern car. They look cool and they're worth a lot of money because of their rarity. But like, nobody want to be driving that. Unless you're like Jay Leno or some other 80-year-old car collector. Or like that one dude on TikTok that like looks like he's living in the 1890s.